Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. A little late here. It's a little computer difficulty, taking a little bit of time getting this computer going. Need to crack open a beer, first of all. So what is everybody out there drinking tonight, if you are drinking? Uh-oh. Massive carbonation bomb. Look at this right here. Oh, my God. I'll be right back. Some of them. Well, not the way to open up with an exploding beer. Oh, my goodness. So this is actually one that I got from Rivertown that I still have to do a review on. Not a good first impression. Hey, welcome everybody that came by. Go ahead and throw your names in the comments if you want to chat here. See, like 3 people watching. This is something different tonight. Figured I'd sit back and enjoy some beers and share some other stuff with you guys. Also, make it more about you than me. If you got a channel out there you want to talk about, go in and share the details and we can take a look at it and talk about it and maybe help get you some more exposure if more people join in. Nothing worse than a beer that explodes when you open it up. Right? Swing right on by and a mess happens. I'm going to say it's you there, Guy. I'm going to say it's you. So welcome. Guy is actually in the chat from Drinking in Canada. Appreciate it. It's the first time you've actually come by to the channel. Did not realize that. All right, I think I got all this mess up here now. It is what I do. You got the Bad Mojo, my friend, the Bad Mojo. So I just started up here, just a few people here right now, but if you haven't checked out Guy, check him out, Drinking in Canada. He's doing some beer reviews. Hey, Sai, what's going on? Yeah, that's true. That is true. And not a bad tasting beer. This is one from one of our local breweries, Rivertown. It is one I just saw tonight. It was actually the last 6-pack they had on the shelf, so not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. It is a Controlla. It is a Czech style Pilsner beer. So this is the first time I've actually had this one. It says crafted for the ones who appreciate tradition over interpretation. So if it explodes when I do the review on it, then that'll be noted there as well. So hopefully the second can is not as carbonated. Drink local, yes, indeed. But the local does have to be good, right, Si? So not all locals are always up to speed. But I always say drink local, drink independent, and then drink anything else after that. So keep that money out there in the community, your community if you can, before you kick it up to the big boys. Always good to do. Hey, HC, what's going on, man? Thanks for swinging by. So like I said, tonight was just something I figured I'd do a little chat with everybody and thought if people wanted to share their channel, they can get a little bit of exposure. So right now I've got Guy on, who is Drinking in Canada. And I don't know if you guys have seen his channel. I think, Guy, are you still doing some of the beer reviews out there? Let me know. And if you want me to pull up your channel stuff, I'll be more than happy to do that too. Local, drink irresponsibly. San Diego, I have to hunt for bad. Yeah, well, that's true. San Diego, you got to really hunt to get a bad beer out there. love to get out there at some point. If Earth jumps into chat, Earth is actually out in the San Diego area as well, so he gets a lot of the good beers that you get there too. And let me know if that, hey, there's Earth. Look at that. Talk about the devil. He shows up. So there you go. And if this music is too loud, let me know. I got a little bit of a jazz beat in the background here. Welcome, Red Beer. What be going down, my friend? Another fellow Canadian. So up there in Canada. And, you know, the two that I know that have channels on here now are Drinking in Canada, right? Are Drinking in Canada and Red Beer. So if you hit the 3 dots next to their name, you can also check out their channel. Guy says, nope, on the vodka water or gin scotch diet until I get actual 6-pack. Then I'll go to beer doctor's orders. Gotcha. Are you, do you have any videos you're uploading right now on your channel, Guy? You say you have a lot you have to edit, but what's going on with your channel? Want me to kind of pull it up here? Are you good to go with that? I can share it with everybody. If not, I know Redbeard will have his. He doesn't mind if I share his channel. Right, Red? Go for gold. I like it. Don't say that to Redbeard, though. He'll pull up an Olympic video on your channel and get you blocked off of YouTube. Had that happen before. So let me see here. I'm going to actually go in here, see if I can grab Guy's channel. And if you are drinking beer, if you did not know, because actually I've been so busy today, I did not realize it. Today is National Drink Beer Day here in the U.S. So make sure you're drinking up some beers for National Drink Beer Day and sit back and enjoy. Let me punch this in. If I'm turning away, by the way, from the camera, I've actually got 3 different computer screens here. So I got one over here where I'm reading comments. I got one in the middle that I'm using to kind of pull up some of the channels. And I got the main one here where the camera actually is. So if I am looking away, I'm still listening. I'm still paying attention here. Let me see here. For my computer to scroll down. Conforming. And if you are drinking tonight, put some comments in there on what you are drinking on. Ooh, McKellar Freddie Murphy Hazy IPA. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty decent beer. I haven't had a mistake by McKellar yet, really. So Biscuit vodka with water and a lime in a large mason jar. Yeah, I like a little bit of hillbilly in there, Guy. Get the mason jar out. Nice Amsterdam Space Invader IPA over here. Earth with the bourbon. Earth bourbon? Oh, are you getting down tonight on a Friday night? Let's see here. All right, so the first channel, take a look at here. Here's my buddy Guy, Drinking in Canada. A nice channel you can actually check out here on YouTube. As Guy said, right now he's kind of laying off a little bit of the beer, doctor's orders. So he's finding some other things to sit here and enjoy. But he has a nice library of things on his channel. As you can see here, you can hit him up on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. If you feel like your stuff, like his stuff, you can even drop a few dollars on Patreon. Take a look at some of the videos he has here. So let's see here. Nice collection of stuff out here. Now, these are going to be in Canada, so not sure how many of the U.S. beers Guy actually has on his channel, but he's definitely got a lot of good things happening here. And if there's anything else you're doing on your channel, Guy, besides some of the drink reviews and stuff, please feel free to share in the comments there too, just so people know what they can expect if they check out your channel. But Guy's been at it for a while, as you can see. So he's been through a lot of good things on his channel. All these good stuff going down, scrolling down, nice amount of videos. Check over here. He's got the playlists all set up as well. He's got one playlist for Hangout. So that's the one thing probably you just, if people check out the channel a little bit more, probably get some more Hangouts so people know, on some more playlists so people know where they can get some more stuff there. So Guy says he does have a lot of American stuff there too, even macro. Welcome, Jaded. Nice for stopping in tonight. Good to see you as well, my friend. And doing like a little bit of a fan appreciation. So sharing a lot of the channels for the people that have been supporting me, and going to get to your channel here probably too if you're going to hang around for a bit as well. But starting out here with drinking in Canada and Guy and his channel and all the different things that he's actually done. So make sure you give him a chance. And you can see he's got some nice videos out there with some good times as well. So you're not getting locked in for a long period. If you like the shorter type videos, Guy keeps it short and sweet, it seems. So definitely make a chance to swing by. And if you want to show him some love, he's putting some good comments in there as well. You can click over the 3 dots and actually pick him up and then subscribe right to his channel. So that is Guy from Drinking in Canada. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump over to another Canadian, and this will be a look at Redbeard. And if you're not familiar with Redbeard, Redbeard is probably one of our more animated buddies here on YouTube. Not just with the beer reviews, but he also does the game videos, which have become pretty popular on his channel. Nice little setup. He's got the nice little logo going with the beer there. I don't know what Red was doing with his eyes over here, but he's kind of got the artwork going kind of crazy. But you can pick him up here and, of course, subscribe on YouTube. And you got Google Plus, you got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch as well. So I'm not sure if Red is still doing Twitch as much. I know you've been gaming more here on YouTube, but he does a lot of good, fun things, gets a little crazy with it. Take a look at his videos here. And you can see more recently, if you're big into gaming and drinking, he puts them both together, has a great time. You have him playing here, Kingdom Come Deliverance. He's got the Pray Out. He's got just the beer reviews. He's got great interviews with some of the local breweries as well. So a lot of good stuff that he's actually out there rolling with too. Loves the beer industry, does really good, getting some nice craft beer connections up there in Canada where he's at. So again, he's another one in the chat here where you can hit the 3 buttons to the right and you can actually pick up his channel and subscribe as well. Excuse me while I take a sip of this beer. Which I will tell you, this Rivertown Control, even though it blew up on me in the beginning, it is actually pretty tasty. So it is one of more of our local Cincinnati brews. So unless you're kind of in the area, you probably won't see it. But I wanted to mix it up tonight and get like a little Czech Pilsner going. So that does work out well. But if you like gaming and you like alcohol, mostly beer, then Redbeard might be your guy to take a look at and check into his channel. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and slide over here, see who else we got in the chat. And if I miss you anywhere, let me know, and I'll go ahead and get your stuff brought up too. I'm trying to catch everything. It's just me running a one-man show, so I don't have anybody else here reading the comments and keeping up as much. So I'm trying to just do what I can. And since we're in Canada, we might as well stay in Canada. So I saw one of my other buddies checked in here, and that would be Swami up in Malton and Montreal. So Swami, who congrats, went over 1,000 people a while back. Now he's over 1,100 people. He actually does a lot of the whiskey type reviews. And I've actually been on his show a couple of times. He actually came down to America a while back. I didn't see him, but he had done a trip down Route 66, which was pretty cool. Took a bike ride down through there. But if you want to catch some of the hot stuff going on in the whiskey world, the Malton of Montreal is a person that does share a lot of that. He usually does a Saturday night hangout, so you can usually catch him on YouTube at that point. You check out some of the videos here that he's put out. He's been putting them out for a while too. A lot of good stuff here. He gets a lot of good people in his show that commentate about the whiskey world and do some different things there. You can even pick up some of his gear if you like. But he gets a little crazy once in a while, but, you know, that's the whole fun of everything here. He does a real good job of keeping you entertained throughout. So another person you might want to check out if you're a whiskey fan, which Do appreciate some of the whiskey lovers that have been starting to follow the channel here. I myself would like to do some more whiskey reviews, but a lot of times I'm more focused on the beer. Back in the day, I used to bartend. I kind of know my way around whiskeys. I'm in Kentucky, so we have, you know, bourbon here. Get a good feel, but I don't have a deep sense of the knowledge. So a lot of times I'll go to Swami or some of the other whiskey guys, check out what they're saying. So if you like whiskey, it's a good channel to check out as well. And you can grab him on here. He also has Google Plus connected, and also he has a Patreon out there. I don't know, Swami, if you're going to do anything like with the Twitter or Facebook that people can hook up with you too, or an Instagram, but that could be a good thing too to get some connections going your way as well. So that is 3 of my buddies here from Canada, and taking a look at some of their channels. Any questions you guys have, anything you want to fire out, put them in the comments. And guys, if I'm missing anything on your channels, go ahead and make sure you note that in the comments too, so that people are aware of everything and they can check you out and know what to look for and all the good things you're actually sharing. I'm now going to jump over to one of my newer buddies here on YouTube, and that's going to actually be Jaded, who is down here in the US. And then Jaded here, 1,400 subscribers, always doing good things. Jade is a fun channel, does a lot of good things. We've been talking recently about some of the Oktoberfest beers. He's done some great stuff with Oktoberfest. If you haven't checked out Jaded channel, you need to check it out. Great personality, great fun guy. Loves to have a lot of fun there. He did the Thirsty Thursday craft beer ribbon cutting. He did coffee chat with beehives. You can see some of the different topics he does here. Some of the popular uploads that he shares. He gets some real good beers in there as well. So taking a look down here, we have some of his past live streams and some of his uploads. We jump over here to some of his videos. And you can see here where he's laid out some of the Oktoberfest beers. He actually did a review of the Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest. I just uploaded one of that the other day. I think we both would say it's a pretty good beer. We both enjoyed it. You have some other things that he's doing here. The Tipsy Tuesday was kind of a fun thing he was doing. I was able to stop by for that the other night. So that was a great little fun time. Everybody's coming in, chatting and sharing stuff and connecting. He has the Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. I just uploaded that earlier tonight. So good beer there to also check out. Some of the other things, the Dragon's Milk. So Jada does a great job of doing different things. And he has other fun stuff that he does. Like, you know, you look at the Majestic Yosemite Valley travel. So he's doing other things outside of just the beer, but he has a lot of good things happening there too. Would definitely suggest checking out Jada's channel as well, who likes to definitely mix it up and get a lot of good things happening there. So again, if I miss anything, Jaded, just let me know and put some comments there in the comments section. Got a little antiquing out here as well, and which I can dig antiquing once in a while. I'll look at what is it, Antique Roadhouse, whatever they do on TV. I'll check it out once in a while just to see stuff that I get amazed what people will find at some of these garage type sales and stuff, and then it's worth all this money. It's crazy. I'm also a sucker for watching American Pickers too, so for some reason I get hooked into that show. But this is Swami's channel. Jada's channel here. So make sure you swing by and check him out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there right there. And then I'll get some more up here in a second as I see some more people catch up on some of the comments and everything too. Seems like you guys all have that going already though. So I don't even know where I left off at, but Guy says, watching this live stream and listening to traditional Irish music in the background, this means refills are a must. Are you listening to Irish music in the background? You're not, because what I'm listening to is jazz. I don't know if the jazz is coming through or not, but either way. Jaded added drinking in Canada, good, and added red beer, so good. So that's what it's all about, connecting with new people, picking up new subscribers, and sharing some new things between each other. So just a nice little bit of fun to do that and everything. And then Malta said he is on Twitter and Instagram, and he hates both. LOL. And that's an Arberg 12. Cool banner from Jaded there. And welcome in Patricia as well. And Eric Gilbert, Antique Roadkill Show. You like jazz when you do dishes, huh? Jazz has a nice, relaxing feel to it. It's always in doing jazz. Hello, Craig. Welcome, brother. So we now have Craig in, who is from Kent Beer Reviews. And if you haven't seen Craig before, he does some really good beer reviews as well, though he is now in a period of vacation, I guess, from beer, as he's taking a little bit of a break, but he will be getting back after it shortly. How much longer do you have, Craig, before you can get back into enjoying some of the beer? Let's see. Go ahead and pull up Craig. Next Saturday. So Craig's got a week to go. Yeah. Well, good for you for what you're doing there, taking a break from it. Here, I was just earlier saying it's National Beer Day here in the U.S., so people are probably drinking up today. But here's a look at Kent Beer Reviews and his channel. So here's Craig here. Everybody calls him Kent because here in the U.S. we would think that's his first name, but he actually lives in Kent. So it's kind of funny. Even on craft beer boards, they keep saying Kent. It's like, oh, he's going to let it go, so I won't say anything. But he does a great job of doing the beer reviews. And then this is part of the crew from over in the UK as well, with Craig being right here. And he actually gets a good amount of, I would say, some of the U.S. beers over there too. So even though he's over in the UK, you can still check out his channel and pick up some of the beers that he's actually talking about. You can catch up with him here on Facebook and catch up with him on Google Plus, Untapped as well, and of course here on YouTube. And you can see some of the rundown of some of the beers he actually does. Has a nice front page to kind of give you an idea on what to look at. Some good playlists out there as well. So easy to get his information for what he's doing on the videos. And then you take a look down, see what Craig's been, his last one's coming up. He has some stuff from Thornbridge, some from Brasserie over there. See, he has Collective Arts Brewing, which a lot of the Canadian guys also know as well. Northern Monk, he has Verdant Brewing. Some really nice names for some of the breweries he's actually dealing with and enjoying. And the good thing with Craig, he gives you that nice, honest review on it as well. Nice chance to really get, a look at something without him trying to be fake or anything about it either. He's just nice, honest, and lets you know what he's actually drinking. So make sure you check him out as well. One of the definitely reviewers from over in the UK I like to watch and catch when I can, and then enjoy some of the beers and kind of see how my notes may compare to what his notes are. And I see Ashley Sextants in the house. Welcome, Ashley. It's been a while, so good to see you on board, brother. Yeah. Let me see here. And Ashley, I don't know, did you end up starting a channel where you were at there? Ashley's also in Canada, but I couldn't remember for sure. Or were you going to start a channel at one point? No channel. Ashley's like Todd that comes onto my show. He appears on a lot of the videos, but doesn't have a channel. He was like how Joe was to Beer Patrol at one point. And with Craig, Jada Diva says Craig is a good channel. and always so casual, 10 out of 10 from drinking in Canada. Red Beer says, Sexton saying hi to Ashley. And Ashley says, too much commitment for him. But Ashley does brew beer, so that takes up some time as well. He just committed in other ways besides doing a YouTube channel. So what are you drinking tonight, Ashley? So I know you're drinking a beer. Oh, I'm sure it would be homebrew related. I have no doubt about that. Eric Gilbert sub most and unsub malted in Montreal. Oh, that's funny. Homebrew in hand and a few randoms in the fridge. Oh, you're going to pull a Greg's. Let's see what's in the fridge. So anybody got any big video plans for the weekend? Anything you're uploading on your channels that people should check out this weekend? I have no idea, Jason. Someone's hating on me. I don't know who it is. What kind of nitro stout you drinking, Swami? Earth, I'm with you. I tried Ashley's beer too. It's that tax they'll get it from Canada to America. So unless we get Joe to bootleg it for us. Flying Monkey, just because I know Eric Gilbert would be watching. Oh, you know Eric. So, Swami, you said you downloaded your first cocktail review. So what cocktail did you actually download? Was it like an old-fashioned or something that you did? Well, I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you, sir. Special Halloween pumpkin vid coming out Monday. Oh, so you're doing pumpkin already, Jaded. That's interesting. We were just talking about that on the show Thursday. If it's too early for pumpkin, I've only done one pumpkin. It was only because I was at the brewery and I wasn't going to be there again, and it was their offering. But I'm not feeling pumpkin yet. I want to wait, even though our weather is kind of like now into the 60s. It just doesn't feel like ready for pumpkin yet here in October. But I'll be interested to see what you say on it for kicking off the season. Bramble. I haven't heard of Bramble before. Give it 15 years and I will drink Flying Monkeys too. Cheers, Tim. Welcome in, brother. We got Tim out here down in South Carolina who's actually joined. Smoky Bramble. Not a review, more of a salute. Okay. Well, you're 50 videos backlog. I think I'm down to about 22 videos backlogged right now that I'm trying to get out and get uploaded. So it can happen really quickly. It can happen too. But since Tim is here, let's take a look at Tim's channel. Like I said, Tim is down in South Carolina, and he does some different things with beer. Tim also brews, so you can definitely check out his channel if you're a fan of brewing beer as well. Let's see. Just got to pull it up here. So if you haven't checked out Tim's channel, like I said, he's down in South Carolina. He does some different brewing videos. He does some stuff talking about beer. As you can see here, he's done stuff with Smirnoff Ice and the Truly Spiked, which I have not had the truly spiked water. So if you've had it, let me know what you think of it. I'm going to try it at some point. Apparently it's a big hit of the summer, but I just haven't tried it at all. So kind of curious what some of your guys' thoughts are. Take a look at some of his videos. And so you can see some stuff here. And Tim does something, and I don't know how often you usually do it, Tim, but Tim at night will do like Tim's Talk. So you can always catch up with him. He's always looking to talk with people and talk about beer and all that kind of stuff. But some nice stuff. Tim's a laid-back guy that does some different things, and you can catch him drinking a macro. You might catch him drinking a craft. You might catch him drinking straight whiskey. You just don't know. But Tim's got a lot of good stuff happening on his channel. Fun time to check out some of the stuff that's going on, especially down there in South Carolina. So definitely say pay him a visit and see what may be happening there. As you can see the different videos, especially like if you're in home brewing, he's doing the home brewing stuff. So here he's talking about making a yeast starter. So if you're looking to do some home brewing things, you might pick up some tips with him as well. Over here, he's doing wine fermentation. So a lot of good things there as well being done. Check him out when you get a chance. And Tim, if you want to put something in comment, anything I'm missing, put that out there as well. And of course, like I said, any of these guys, you can just hit the 3 dots next to their name and go right to subscribing to their channel, or go right to their channel rather. And then Paul, welcome Paul. Paul from PA Brew News in the house, who does the reverse psychology like Joe, saying my channel is crap, don't watch it. Kisses, love you, Rod. So you got to check out Paul, because Paul does some pretty good stuff on his channel. And away from just doing the beer, Paul has a great talent for painting. So he does painting with Paul. I think that's what it's called. I might be wrong there. Let me pull it up here. And Paul's over here in Eastern PA. And Paul has a vast beer collection, as you can see, just from his background banner there. But he does a lot of good beers. Paul is one of the fans of drinking your beer warm, room temperature, whatever you want to call it. But with a lot of different types of beers, that's the way you do want to drink them. So we always tease him where it has to be like a blood warm for some of his stuff. But does a great job talking about a lot of the beers. Does a lot of straight talk with it, doesn't beat around the bush and everything. Also keeps it fun and interesting. And we go here to check out some of his videos. And you can see some of the different beers that he's actually enjoying. The Victory Golden Monkey. We've got the Old Forge. We got the Perrin. I didn't know you started doing, oh no, that's a painting. There it is, painting with PA Brew News. So Paul was probably the beer equivalent of a beer Bob Ross. I mean, he gets in here and just goes with the flow, puts up some great painting work while sitting there talking to you, pretty much as cool and laid back as Bob Ross does. And by the time he's done, it just blows your mind sometimes on the things that he's actually painted. So great talent there. He also takes you out hiking with him, as Paul's been working a little bit more with the health type angle. So he's in a nice wooded area in Pennsylvania. So he goes out and does some hiking videos and kind of things like that, and kind of encourages people to, you know, get on that horse if they want to drop some pounds, lose some weight. And, you know, him and Drunken One started doing it. It got me back into wearing my Fitbit and doing some stuff there too. So appreciate, you know, them getting out there and doing some things like that, because this beer will catch up with you at some point if you're not careful there. Some great stuff that he has here. You can just see the sunshine coming through in his thumbnails here. So definitely recommend checking him out. Here he is in his Undertaker hat. So we always tease him about that, especially when he puts the jacket on. So great guy. I think you'll enjoy a lot of the stuff that he does on his channel. Just another one that's great in the beer community. And here's also his Google Plus tag. I don't know. I think, Paul, I don't know if you're on Twitter as well or any of the other social media, but if you are, you can let people know if you want to connect with them. But I would definitely recommend checking out his channel as well. Let's see. Am I missing anybody yet? All right. Tim says, thank you, sir, every night. So every night, Tim is going to be doing his Tim Talk. Make sure you catch up with him. Like I said, some great conversations we have sometimes. And then if you're looking at some other stuff that he's doing, if you're a home brewer, like Ashley, you said you home brew, right? So he's got some good stuff that he shares out there as well. Well, thank you, Paul. You're nice. I'm just keeping it straight, keeping it solid, you know. Martin de Montreal says all those bottles are filled with bodily fluids. We like to call that Paul's secret sauce, but, you know, who knows? Jada says he collects a lot of beer. Sadly, his bladder doesn't let him keep it. Yeah, that's the other side part of it. Paul says he was hiking today as well, maybe a new location. So, you know, get out there, get involved. Like I said, do something, you know, because this will catch up with you. And pretty soon we'll be into the cold winter months and people won't want to go out and do stuff. So that's when it really catches up to people, unless you've got like a treadmill or a bike or something in your house as well. Jada said it caught up with him already. He's rolling from room to room. Paul says 210 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's Paul's preference for drinking. Now, it's not that warm, really, but let's see here. Eric Gilbert says the mentally ill part is brought to you tonight by Ola W Stout, aged in Highland Park barrels. Oh, wow. Tim said he went for a 30-day detox today as well. So a lot of people out there cleaning out the body, getting it ready. Earth says, didn't know you were in my neck of the woods. I'm not sure Earth was talking. I probably lost a comment up there. I don't know how Joe keeps up on all of these. Ola is an Imperial Porter, believe. Craig says, cheers, Paul. Jason, are there no guests on tonight? No, just something different I was doing tonight, kind of just paying respect to those that watch the channel and wanted to share their channel information for people that can see them as well that may have not seen other people in the drinking community. So just kind of sharing their information and kind of having just a beer chat, Jason. Paul says, cheers to Craig. Jada says, drinking beer is my hobby. My other hobby is peeing. Eric says, actually just an ale. Craig at 21 days detox, and Paul says, congrats, Craig. All this detoxing taking place is crazy. But I'll salute you with another beer. Let's hope it doesn't explode. It pretty much did. Okay, they're not going to get a good review, that's for sure. Damn. Definitely overcarbonated. Look at that. That's terrible. I don't even know why I trusted Rivertown, because they are so up and down. Is that hard to put Pilsner in a can? I don't think it is. I don't think. I know it's not. Yeah, so when I do that review, definitely be talking about the overcarbonation of their cans. I gotta let the head sit there. Let me see here. Yeah, it is, right? So Red said he's there to make attempts at entertaining Craig. Did you put your beers in a paint can? Nope, did not. Did not do that. Got them right at the store, and this is the shit I got taking place right now. Detox program is more beer. I kind of like your detox program, Si. Doing like a beer or two a day is actually a good thing. So it's that whole moderation, though, right? Can you stay in only a beer or two a day and not go overboard? That's the problem. Oh. Let's see here. Looks like you need to lower the room temperature. No, it wasn't a room temperature. It's room temperature is good. The beer was good. It was in the cooler downstairs. Should be fine. This is the second one. So I think it's the overcarbonation that took place when they put it into these cans. And, you know, Joe made mention of some of the stuff he's gotten sent to him where it's overcarbonated and explodes. This is actually the first time I've actually had cans explode like that, which is funny that I'm actually doing it like on the live stream where it's actually happening. So I see what you did there, Craig. Rivertown or Choppy. I got you. I see where your humor's going. We'll have you writing for Nick in no time. And yeah, so yeah, they're hit and miss here. And the one in PA, I guess you're saying it's the same. It's a different brewery, but the one here is definitely hit and miss. Whip the meringue. You stopped at Seven Bombers a few days ago with Drunken One. You can't have a drink off against Drunken One. I don't know if, well, you probably could, but I don't know if that's a battle you want to have, which I'm surprised Drunken One's not actually out here tonight because he usually pops in on things. It was the same beer, actually. This Controlla is a Czech Pilsner from Rivertown here in Cincinnati. I've only had 2 exposures ever, and both were tonight with this beer. So Guy, are you just drinking vodka straight, or how are you drinking your vodka? Are you drinking a screwdriver? So Red Beer, what beer do you upload next on your channel? Cheers, Craig. Have a good night. You're only like 5 hours ahead of me, and it's 10:43 here now. So I can understand why you're going to sleep. Oh, that's right. You told me that. Yeah, so you just have vodka and water mixed with the lime in a mason jar. Have you ever had a moonshine up there, Guy? Do you guys ever get that? Like do you have people that make it up there, or do you try to get it? Have you ever had it? I'm curious. Wine and cognac. Packed with ice. I actually got a nice little cigar that I'm going to probably smoke tomorrow. We've had like rain like every day this week until today. So if it's nice tomorrow, I'm actually going to go over to one of our local places, grab some beers, enjoy a nice cigar. It should be like mid-60s, which would be nice for the weather. Don't like it too hot. Don't like it too cold. So what's everybody else drinking right now? Okay, so you got North of 7 Distillery. They do moonshine and have some from New Brunswick where it was distilled with glucose instead of sugar. And that was the best I ever had. Interesting. Do you get like the different variations they do up there? Like, Waterloo Fest beer, nice red. Apple pie or cherry, things along those lines. Murphy's Law, is that like one of the distilleries up there? They sent it for you to try and review, or did you actually just order and buy it? Which one do you have left now, Jason, on the Marzen? Yeah, cigar is always nice. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Cheers, Todd. Todd's in the house. Todd was on a great last night. I loved having Todd and his wife Shannon on. That was some good stuff last night. Earthen is talking bourbon as me does single barrel. Knob Creek now. Good call. Knob Creek's pretty decent. I need to actually go into some of the bourbon tours we have here in Kentucky and do some videos on that. You know, we went out of town a few weeks ago. I came back and just seen all the different distilleries, of course, that we have here. It's like, why have I not gone to any of those yet? So there might be some uploading of that kind of video. Murphy's Law, they sell their stuff in the liquor store. Nice. Apple pie, cherries, and all that stuff. That's nice. So people always say like there's no money in beer tubing, but I'm like, people are sending you stuff and you're not paying for it, it's not money, but just as good that you're not spending money on the stuff that you're getting too. So nice for them to notice you and get you some stuff to take a look at. Apple pie tastes like McDonald's apple pies. The ones that we get here with apple pie, they have like a cinnamon stick in there a lot of the time too, which is nice. Sierra Nevada, but looking forward to checking out the German imports. The Sierra Nevada one this year is really good though, because they did it with Weistenfeiner. So that one was really a good one, in my opinion. I actually had a good one at Oktoberfest. Let me see which one that was. It wasn't a Oktoberfest beer though. It was from Weistenfeiner, and it was the Corbinian, which is their Doppelbock. That was really good. Could sit there and drink that all day long. And then I had one from one of our local breweries called Calubra Cut, which was a brown ale. Don't tell Joe, but it was done with some coconut in there, and that was pretty decent. Now Joe gets crazy with his coconut obsession. Elijah Craig barrel proofs now. You guys are swinging around the bourbon stuff right now. Only thing I got here now is the rest of the stout edition from the cask makes. So I may drink a little bit of that in a little bit too. Yeah, Guy says he has more fun at filming YouTube stuff at distilleries than at breweries. Is it just because of a different atmosphere, or is it something you like more about it? I have a lot of fun shooting some stuff at some of the breweries I've been to recently, but I haven't gone to any of the distilleries around here to do anything. Working Beer Fest is definitely good as well. Now, the Beer Fest that we actually worked down here, a few of them we can actually drink out with you. It makes it that much better. So it's funny that last Beer Fest video I shot and uploaded before Oktoberfest, we actually had so many volunteers that we were overbooked. So pretty much got to drink beer for free and walk around and do other stuff. Didn't do anything for the most part. Poured a few beers here and there, but that worked out really well. 6 cases of Highlander beer that you went out and purchased, or Highlander sent them to you, or did you get a Rod J deal? How did you get 6 cases of Highlander beer? On the W going, thank you, Grouse going, and that one to the Pop Shoot Pineapple. Pie Hole makes a nice apple pie and an insane pecan pie. I've never been much of a pecan pie person. Just never really got into it. Good apple pie. I can dig that. Talking the other day to someone is like, I never had a key lime pie, although I've had key lime pie beer. Never actually had key lime pie. And every time I see Natural Born Killers, it makes me wonder how good key lime pie would actually just be by itself. Oh, wow. So they beat Grey Goose at the tasting test. Sour Harvest Saison for Collective Arts. I've had the 2. I think I had 2 from Collective Arts. I had one that Joe sent me a while back. I think it was like a parrot on the can. It was like one of their gozes. And I think he may have sent me another one, but Collective Arts seems to be pretty big up there. Cy loves Elijah there. Which that's, like I said, yeah, that's a good whiskey. Tried any of the Glenfiddich? No, I haven't had any of the Glenfiddich experimental IPA casts. I'll have to take a look to see if we have some of those here, which we probably do. But no, I didn't realize they had them out there, so I'll check that out as well. Different atmosphere, more historical kind of. Yeah, I get. I mean, there's a different atmosphere. I can see that being there. Maybe I'll shoot some stuff with some of our, because we have a good amount of distilleries around here too. Tom Green Maple Bacon Moonshine for $30. So how is that one? Is that one a pretty good one? The Tom Green Maple Bacon, because we all know bacon makes everything better usually. Oh, you had leftover from the last festival. So you had like, how did you get the leftovers? So they just let you take the stuff home? They didn't take it back to the brewery or anything? Pecan and bourbon is my groove. I wonder, well, I've had like a pecan like flavored like beer before, but like pecan bourbon barrel beer, would that be something you would get down on, Si? I think that would be kind of interesting, possibly. Key lime pie is the bomb. Same with pecan pie. Don't like pecan. Man, apparently the pecan crew is a little upset here. So I've just never been a big pecan type pie person. Although I used to not eat pumpkin pie for the longest time, and it was only about 10 years ago or so, the first time I had like pumpkin pie and didn't realize how good it actually was. I just never really wanted to have it earlier. You girls eat your sweet tooth. Don't judge sweet stuff. Sugar is the legal cocaine. Yeah. Yeah, it does amp you up. Yeah, maple and bacon, who cares, right? So, although I've had one beer that did have bacon in it that it actually did not help the beer out at all. I've had some good bacon beer, but one of them I had, it just wasn't as great. I still haven't tried the Woot Stout. I need to, if it's still out there, because I know it was like, I think one of their limited series. Right now, I've got about 140 beers in the cellar, so I'm trying to work through before I go out and buy a bunch more. Do not say the R word. Pecan flavored beer. Pecan goes nice with brown ales. Yeah, I can see that with the brown ales. A little bit off of that flavor. So let me ask you guys this. As far as the beer, are there like certain, I guess, types of beers you guys like to see more of, like on the channel, or certain other things on the channel? I'm trying to decide if I want to do some different things a little bit differently and share some different information. I don't usually do a lot of the macro type beers, so I don't know if that's something that people like to see more of, or I have a vertical of Whoop, my local bottle shop ages them for me. Oh, nice. That's connected right there. Gee's asking our word, Redbeard. Is that the word? Redbeard? If you say Redbeard like 12 times, it's like saying Candyman. Good pumpkin pie, great, but bad pumpkin pie, horrible. Well, your pumpkin pie, do you always put Cool Whip? And do you heat your pumpkin pie? Mix 4 beers in a beer stein glass with some rum and review that. Done that a few times. Will get you smash taste beer. What did you call that drink that you made, though? Did you give it a name? Oh, yeah. Okay, got you, Si. Yeah, the donut beers. I know what you're talking about. That special yeast. I bet you don't remember what you call those for all the stuff you put into it. It should be like Knockout Punch. So now we start to head into the fall season. Are there any beers that you guys are really excited to try or about to come out from a seasonal perspective? Anything you're looking forward to? Any of the new releases? Reese's Peanut Butter Cup with this barrel proof is not too bad. No, I mean, because we got like a lot of the peanut butter type beers out there. You have some that are barrel. So, yeah, definitely peanut butter can go with it. Like, I think we're getting close to the time. Like Stone Brewery isn't one that's really excited me too much over the more recent time, but I do like their, was it Czechoslovakia they have that comes out? I thought that was actually a pretty good beer. I think that comes out within the next month or two or so. I like to just pick it up once in a while just to have it, but I always try to find different beers to try. Are you guys like, do you guys have any beers you drink like daily, or do you always try to mix it up with stuff and always try to drink new? Porters and Schwartz beers, definitely good. I want to get some more Schwartz beers for sure. I got one really good place that gets a lot of the imports, and they usually get a good amount of like Schwartz beers in there as well. Homemade whipped cream and room temp for pumpkin pie. See, I like to warm it up. I like to put it in the microwave for a little bit, get a little heat on it, and put the whipped cream on top. The only one that has done this Santa Claus Classic Chug 1 liter Stein. You're a wild man, Guy. Did you video it? Is that one of your videos where you did the chug? Do we have proof of you doing the chug? I picked it right out. So you do have the chug on video? Let me take a look here. Let's see what Guy did on the okay, let's see here. Evening elbow. Cheers, my friend. Oh, there we go. So let me do this. Pause that there. And do that. All right, so here's Guy, and this is Guy doing the Stein Chuck. So let's see how he actually does. Oh, what the heck? Oh, hold on 1 second here. Some weird thing on my computer where it's not working. Go back and do this. Technical difficulty. Only good if you yell at Patti LaBelle for 5 minutes before you eat it. See, people go crazy over Patti LaBelle's pumpkin pie. At least 3 or 5 Guinness gauntlets.
And welcome to drinking in Canada, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. All right, so here is Guy. And again, from Drinking in Canada, let's see how he does here with this Chuck.
Welcome to Drinking in Canada, yeah. East side of Ontario, Canada. My name is Guy. I love Sammy Klaus. You love Sammy Klaus. I show you how to Sammy Klaus, yeah. Sammy Klaus is from Austria. It's 14% alcohol by volume. Yes. This one is a model on 2015. It is now 2017 March. Yeah. So use a wrench.
It's a nice split screen work going there. Giving you for angles, different angles to check out what he's doing.
So the first thing you need Hausbrau and Literbrau. With one Sammy Klaus. Of course, let your Sammy Klaus warm up for 15-20 minutes outside the fridge. Yeah.
You're working that German accent, huh?
Step 2.
What's happening, John? Cheers. We're actually taking a look at Guy's channel, Drinking in Canada. He's going to do a 1-liter chug on this video. There's 2 right there.
That's good. And step 3. And this Sammy Klaus.
I think you watched it a few more times than me on watching BeerFest.
Yeah.
You're definitely pulling a farver here.
Head. No head at all.
So you got 3 in there.
1, 2, 3 Sammy Klaus. Yeah. And roast.
Little hair. That Clarence Thomas's glass. Oh, you are feeling it there. You are feeling it. Oh, you couldn't finish that little bit. You were right there.
Yay. Sammy Klaus. Oh. Roast. And welcome to drinking.
Oh, that was classic right there. So what do you guys think? Guy pulled it off or what? So apparently right afterwards, you guess you went to puke or whatever. So, but one heck of a feat. That is not any little beer to be dealing with. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. He was feeling that in his face there. Oh. But, you know, Mama raised no quitters, so he stuck with it and got it done. That is something. Oh, I was afraid it was Jason, but it looked like it wasn't. So Jason thought the puking was recorded. Oh, let me see here. Redbeard said he once mixed a Smirnoff Ice in a Bacardi Breezer and chugged it. By far the most viewed video on my channel. By thousands of views. Wow. Smirnoff Ice and a Bacardi Breeze. Not very, I mean, alcohol-wise, it's not like he's going with the 314% beers. But it is Smirnoff Ice. Strong stuff, regret it later. Yeah, John, he actually said he did puke right afterward as well. The bubble, yeah. Good old Beer Fest reference. In hard liquor terms, how much would that be? It's a good question. Guy for mayor of Canada. What was the guy that was mayor of Toronto that died? Like the party all the time? Rob something? His brother's like in politics now or whatever. Yeah, Santa Claus ain't no joke for what he was saying there. Red says, don't we get not as insane? My drinks are way more dangerous than that, Chugs. Guy, from what you're probably putting together, I have no doubt about that. Maple syrup thickness. Oh, yeah. Well, if you let Jamie get those are basement beer reviews, he'll keep those forever. He will jiff them out. Rob Ford, that's who it was. Bloated Corpse, yeah. Yeah, that guy liked to party. Doug Bucket Beer Ford. I haven't heard much about the whole bucket beer thing in Canada. Are you still trying to push that up there? Or did it pass already? I just heard where people were trying to block it at one point and they didn't want it to go. The craft brewers were against it. Your Smirnoff video has 34,025 views. Next one down has 1983. No idea how. I don't know. Redbeard chugging the Smirnoff and Bacardi Breeze might be the key trending buzzword out there. You're a hot topic, Redbeard. Hot topic. Let's see what Redbeard has on his video then. Give me 1 second here. Take a stroll over to Redbeard's channel. Political smoke show trying to hide all the shady shit he's doing. So a guess a lot of people, maybe they like Smirnoff then. If they get so many popular reviews on it. Let's see. Most popular. So we're going back over here to Redbeard's channel. So most popular right here, the vlog, Sweet, Sweet, Sweetness. 33,998 views. Yeah, it was so much shorter back then. More like a pirate short. Let's take a look and see here what Redbeard actually did.
Try something a little different.
Look at that beard.
What be going down, people of the world? Redbeard here, coming at you from his couch. Welcome to Daily Drink Vlog, fucking whatever type thing, number 58. On October 20th, 1972, the Buffalo Braves playing against the Boston Celtics, scored 58 points in the fourth quarter, which is the most points ever scored in the fourth quarter. And 58 is also the atomic number of cerium. Huh. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world go out to those who watch my videos. The beer loves you all so much. Yeah. So, for the drinks of the today,
I did tell you red beer was animated, didn't I?
Smoothie flavored Bacardi Breezer and some raspberry Smirnoff Ice. I've never actually had either of these. I think I might have tried this before. This is a gift from Marcel's awesome girlfriend, Emily. And this was a gift from my awesome mom. I'm going to try a shot of each, then pour them into a glass together and suck that back. We'll start with the breezer.
It's the screw-off cap. Classic screw-off cap.
Couldn't get rid of him forever. He's a little crack on. That smells really orangey.
Why are you shooting a shot glass of breezer?
That tastes like a creamsicle. That tastes exactly like a creamsicle. Oh, wow. And now for the Smirnoff.
I love the music in the background.
Very fizzy. Oh, yeah. Wow. These are both just packed full of sugar, but they're so good. And away we go. Almost lost my big glass. Well, let's give this a shot. So tasty. It's a creamsicle covered in raspberries. Oh my.
You saw that sign, right? Little duct tape on a cup.
Let's do this.
That's not Flex Seal, baby.
It's really cold. And, pardon me, quite carbonated. Otherwise, I could probably do that in one. Regardless, I'm going to do it in two. Because why the hell not? Drink number the last. That was more than I should have taken at once. Oh! Well then. That was so good. So, tropical orange smoothie Bacardi Breezer and raspberry Smirnoff Ice, both recommended by the beer. Oh yeah! But drink them in moderation because they're really sweet. And that's going to do it for today's daily drink vlog, fucking whatever type thing. Back to our regularly scheduled beer drinking tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it, didn't watch it, obviously not walking to you. Really? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it, didn't watch it, obviously not talking to you. If you liked it, then be sure.
So that's some funny stuff there, right? Yeah, that did hit you, though. We definitely saw that there. Yeah, random daily. If I was going to say, you don't usually put the fact stuff in your videos now, but that was from back then. You were dropping a little fact stuff out there trying to match things up to the video number. But that was funny. Guy said you were in wrestler mode, so he did come out like you were in a WWE match there. Oh. The Earth says most people don't even know about the quality drinks we like. So you're saying like You think people are just thinking we're drinking all the simple drinks, or they don't understand some of the other levels or layers to the other type of stuff that's kind of a really good quality alcohol? And that was like a baby beard back then, kind of. It was so small compared to now. And then Guy said he had Bacardi has 24K views on their black rum and 14 on their lemon liquor. Just weird how people like the simple, popular things. Yeah, I mean, people hear about the hot trends they do. I mean, if you did something on that alcoholic seltzer water, I would think you get a lot of views too, since that was so popular this year as well. Red beer pissed maple syrup after that chug. Oh yeah, Ashley liked it. He's like, dude, bring all the crazy back and drink crazy shit. Drinking in Canada, I'll have to get Redbeard over here once I get back and on here and provide YouTube with lots of awkward dry hump and Smirnoff action. Yeah, Guy and Redbeard in a chug off would definitely be an interesting thing to see, I'm sure. That would definitely get the attention of some people out there. But it's like with Redbeard, so you got like 695 subscribers, I think. You would think if you had a video that hit 34,000, I would thought you'd have been up higher, having more subscribers to your channel. I'm thinking you get close to that, over that 1,000 hump. Drink things like no one likes, like Malort. I haven't heard of Malort before. Or is it Malort? Well, that's like when I do some of the craft beer stuff, you know, I try to get different things. And I know some people haven't heard of some of the beers I've done, but if I like them, I'm going to do them and I'll just review them. I mean, I don't want to do it just all big name type things where it's just following the macros or whatever. I think the fun thing is finding new things out there that people haven't heard of before. Chi-Town thing. All right. Yeah, I was just in. Are you in Chi-Town, Cy? I said, if you are, I wish I would have known. I would have let you know. And I was just up there a few weeks ago when I caught up with one of the guys I know in here that drinks beers, and we went over to Miller's Pub and had some good beers there, and went out to Lagunitas as well and did some things. I think you saw the video on Google Plus, but Chi-Town is always a fun city. Do macro if you want view counts. Yeah, but you know what? People do macros, and the view counts don't always come because of it. So if I look at like the video that I have, well, the most views that I have on my channel is actually about a beer product. It's not even a beer. It's like the Beer Blizzard. But the second most viewed one is the New Belgium Emperor, which, you know, isn't a macro. And then after that, it's one of the German beers, I believe. And then like fourth or whatever, I think I got a video there that might be like one of the ice beers or whatever I had done at one point. Guy will chop off Red's beard and wear it as a hair hat. Now, I thought Paul would do something like that rather than Guy. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. So Sai, you're in California. So you're out down. That's what Earth was saying, in the San Diego type area, then I believe, or down in California. And then, Sai, I don't think you have a. Do you have a channel? I don't know if you do or not. I couldn't remember. I know we talk a lot of times on Google Plus. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, San Diego. Trying to keep everything straight in my head here. Ball chops at the neck. Okay, just Google Plus. Cool. I think everybody, hopefully, people got to meet some other people in here and got a chance to check out some of the other channels and make some connections. I think I saw some people were subscribing to other people, so that's kind of nice. And hopefully some other entertainment out there. And, you know, once in a while I'll do something like this before just doing the beer reviews, and then hashtag SciBeer. So if you're on Google Plus, like I know some of you are, I would definitely check out Sci, because he posts a lot of great beer stuff out there on Google Plus. So just make sure you get check him out. And we talk a lot on there with different stuff. I post videos or beer news type things. So good one to definitely hang out with there. But I think right now, so we've been going about an hour and a half almost. I'm going to go ahead and probably shut it down here. Appreciate everybody that kind of came out. And if you like stuff like this, then let me know. Put a comment in the comment section if you want to see more things like this. And if we grow it out, we'll try to get some more people in here with their channels and try to share some stuff along those lines and kind of spread the word a bit. But that all being said, I appreciate everybody that hung out tonight. And I look forward to catching up with you guys next time. I might do a live stream tomorrow around noon or so, where I'll be out at Buffalo Bob's. And that's where I put up some videos when I go out there the last few times. You get like these 25-ounce pours of craft beer, which is like crazy for like $5. Nice day. I'll be out there drinking some beer, smoking some cigar, and got one of my other buddies coming over. So we might throw up a little video on there and talk about whatever they're offering. It's kind of cool now because I go in, they're like, hey, we got new beer. Come check out what we got now. So nice little local hangout. Always nice to have a nice little local hangout in your part of town. Appreciate all you guys. And it's only like 11:30 or so. So if you guys are around or doing something like that, if any of you guys are looking about doing a hangout, let me know as well. I might come back and do something there too, or catch up on one of your guys' channels. That all being said, I will catch up with you guys next time. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.